So this first exercise we're going to be doing is from the Inner Radiance set. It is the lung exercise, and it's called Luminous Breath. So you can do this sitting or standing. However, when you stand, you will have better overall chi flow, and it will also allow you to practice that tensegrity piece for those of you who are doing that, which will increase the overall effectiveness of the exercise. And a note about your environment. We're going to be inhaling the environment. So I want you to be aware of where you're putting yourself. So you don't want to do this exercise, say, in the middle of the perfume department, for an extreme example, or where someone is smoking, or even where it's extremely windy. So just be aware of your environment and what it is you're going to be inhaling physically into your lungs as you do this, because the idea is to clean the lungs and not bring in more impurities. And also we're going to be pulling stuff out of the lungs, pulling impurities out, and so we're going to be releasing it into the earth, ideally. So when you're pulling stuff out, please be aware of where you are releasing that energy, because you don't want to, say, pull stuff out of your lungs and then fling it right into your water bottle, your cup of coffee, onto your friend. So please be aware of your overall environment as you do these exercises, but especially for the lungs. Do the best you can. Don't stress out. It's better to do the exercise wherever you can than not do it at all. And also, so we're going to be like squeezing the impurities out of the lungs, kind of like a sponge, and then inhaling white light, clean air, proper amounts of moisture. And the pulling out is called purging, and the bringing in is called tonification. So there's purging and there's tonification. The lungs store sorrow, sadness, grief, guilt, shame, despair. And the other side of that is that they can help us to embody the virtues of integrity, dignity, righteousness, and courage. So as you're doing this exercise, it is not uncommon to feel grief and to have a emotional response to what you're doing with the exercise. If that happens, it is completely normal. You can continue the exercise, keep moving through it, or if you need to pause and take a break and just feel that, then that's healthy. That's what's supposed to happen, because we're pulling out those impurities, pulling out that trauma from the lungs, and then bringing in the virtues. So just a note about that if you're experiencing emotional reactions to the exercises. That is totally normal. If you want to talk about it, you can email me, call me, and we can discuss it, or you can journal, just write it out. Okay, that is it. So here we go.